Hey farm friends, a little late on doing my video this week, so hope this information still finds you well and your produce either gone or in good hands. I thought I would do something a little different as I was packing my orders today. I thought, well, just instead of unpacking a bag, I'll show you what's in it while I'm packing it. Look at that. So this week we started with our rainbow Swiss chard. My gosh, it's so pretty. Just think of, it's hard to see in there, all of the micronutrients and vitamins and minerals in each of these colors. So each of those is going to pull a new flavor profile. Serves best in here. Again, my favorite way to cook this is just to saute it and in some oil or lard and salt and some of your fresh garlic and then some scallions in there. Works really good in soups. Gosh, I use it anyway. If I'm making meatloaf, I dice it up there. Just so many ways. It can be diced up and put in a salad. The stems are going to be a little crunchier, but you could still use those in a salad. Yeah, I'll try to do a post on Facebook with additional Swiss chard recipes. We have our romaine lettuce heads this week, and we have fresh celery with the greens. Let's see here. We also have beets this week. These have got the green tops on them. Again, my favorite way is to boil them. A lot of you are roasting them. I've gotten so much feedback on how yummy the beets are from people who are like, I've never had beets or I bought them at the store. All else fails, throw them in the blender with some protein powder. I tell my kids it's acai bowls, and it's just vanilla protein powder and a banana and a beet because it's nice, bright and pink, and whatever milk you use. You guys also have some of our beautiful fresh garlic this week. We have a cucumber. Look, this little guy, he was like resting on another piece of string growing up the trellis. He was using it as a little hammock. We have scallions this week. I cannot get enough of these. They go on everything I bake. Let's see here. We've got romaine, cucumber, celery, garlic, scallions. Yes, okay. And then you have your basil. So this basil, instead of putting it in it was just too much to put in a container in the refrigerator. So what I did is you'll find that it's in a bag with a little bit of water. It will be with your tomatoes, and I just store it on the counter. I'll kind of show you what I do. When you come in, I've got some here. So just in a jar filled with water, and it'll perk up. It'll look great for weeks. You can just keep fresh water on it. It'll actually start to root. So if you wanted to start a basil plant at home, this would be your way to do that. So your basil will be unrefrigerated with your tomatoes in that bag. You also have cherry tomatoes. We've got pink, red, and golden in there. And then you'll also find about 1.5 pounds or more. I didn't go lightly on tomatoes this week, so you have 1.5 pounds of big slicers. So good just to eat raw. I love just sauteing them with zucchini, scallions, beet greens, or Swiss chard, and making like a quick red sauce for some pasta, so like a really hearty red sauce. That's been our favorite this week. So this is your week 12 farm share. So we are over the hump of halfway. We've got a good variety of produce, and I've been sitting down today already as I'm cruising around the farm coming up with what's in next week. So hope you guys are eating it. Holler at me if you need some help consuming something or getting some new recipes that you find that your family really likes. Well, peppers coming in. We've got little lunchbox colored peppers. We've got bell peppers. We've got sweet Italian peppers. We've got shishitos, jalapenos, some spicy peppers. So a good variety of peppers. Those will probably slowly start peeking in your bags. So some weeks, if you have something that I didn't talk about or you were missing something, I keep a list of all of that as the harvest comes in. I always want to make sure farm share customers get it first, but sometimes there's not enough for 30 families in 1 week. So you may find a little variance in there, but I do keep a log of all of that to try to make sure everybody gets their share of the harvest. What else? Yeah, So that is, peppers are up on the horizon. We've got eggplants slowly trickling in. The green beans are coming back. A lot more bush beans we got planted in the ground. This week we planted a second planting of watermelon and cantaloupe. We've got winter squash, more zucchini, yellow squash, yellow zucchini and green zucchini in the ground. And more summer squash. So summer squash will be more like a crookneck squash that actually trellises up versus staying low to the ground. Usually a lot more protected from bugs. So especially since it's growing up, the bugs don't like as much exposure as they do on the ground with the zucchinis, because without using any sprays or pesticides, that first planting of zucchini and squash that we had for a few weeks pretty much is wiped out. The bugs just took it down, and what we do is just plant again. So hope you guys are all having a great day. Thanks.